Good morning. Oh my goodness, it's so good. So today I want to talk about expectations because I have that feeling of expectations. We're supposed to have a nor'easter today and it's not here yet. So I got up, I got dressed to go to work, and then when I started driving, it started snowing. So it wasn't snowing very much, but I didn't know if the snow was going to be too great to get home this afternoon or what. And so I got my coffee and I came back home. I've kind of just been waiting to start my coffee time. And then all of a sudden I was late for my coffee time. And I feel like all of this is like symbolic of expectations. So they are expecting approximately 8 to 12 inches of snow. But the one thing about the weather is nobody really could predict it 100%, just like none of us can really have control of our lives 100%. And I have this like uneasy feeling like, how much is it going to snow? What's going to happen? And I think that this is just an example of my life, is that when I'm dealing with the unknown, this is exactly how I feel. So what I want to share with you is certain tips that I am trying to implement so that I don't get like this, with this uneasy feeling that I'm feeling right now. And one of them is that when I start to get like this, I really do need to just sit back and get in better posture. Tony Robbins always says, change your physiology, change your psychology. And today's one of those examples. I could see that already my breathing's getting shallow, my shoulders are going up. I need to get in better posture. And one of the things is that if I don't intentionally move my thoughts in one direction, I'm going to go into my default position. And for me, my default position when I expect things and it's not going my way is powerlessness. I feel like I lose my power, and then my thoughts turn negative. And then my beliefs about how bad it's going to turn out go right in. The language of my self-talk. So I feel like what we need for expectations, to change expectations, is the same thing, is intentional thinking. And it's not intentional about the outcome. It's intentional about you, about how you're going to react and how you're going to go through it. And in my intentional world, I'm strong, I'm capable, and I get the job done. When I'm speaking in that language to myself, I think thoughts about how powerful I am, how creative I am, how I can solve problems. I also try to bring up memories of when I was powerful, when things were going my way, when things worked out, rather than get into the default mindset is, oh my God, what's going to happen? I'm going to be late. I'm not going to make my flight. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to finish my workbook. Whatever it is, those default things, the language that I use. So when you're dealing with expectations, no one can control the outcome. I don't know if there's going to be 2 inches or 12 inches, but during this period of time, I can control my language. I can control what beliefs I'm focusing on. So the beliefs that I do want to focus on right now is, I can get this done from home. We live in a great technology society right now. I could just go on Google Docs and do my work and be creative. I lit a candle. I have my coffee. I went to Wawa this morning. I got my coffee. I can set myself up for success. One of the things I know about my own success is I need a schedule. So what I'm going to plan to do is work for 2 hours, get done what I can, and then I have these great new videos that I just bought and do an exercise video. After that, I'm going to work for an hour. I'm going to set my schedule up with a reward at the end of the day that I'm going to watch a movie right after I eat my dinner. And I think that's what we need to do. If you're like me, if expectations don't bother you, if today doesn't make you anxious, then you don't need anything I'm saying. But I'm sure there are other situations where your expectations are controlling your language. Your language to me is your self-talk, because you would never talk to other people the way you talk to yourself when you're in that mode. Or if you do, you always regret it. When you just let it go and go into default carrying on, you get upset. But for the day, let's think about the language that we're using, making sure that it's supportive and that it's our best self that we're talking to. Think about what beliefs you want to focus on. Pick up old memories when you acted the way you wanted to act, when it went the way you wanted it to go. And then you'll be in your strengthened position rather than being in your weakened position. Coming from a position of strength, in my opinion, takes intentionality. So what I want to say to everybody on this really unexpected, it's spring now, it's unexpected, we can't control it. And when we can't control it, the only thing we can control is our intentional thinking, our self-talk, the language you use, and which beliefs we focused on. Let's try to do that today. I just want to say hi because so many people that really mean a lot to me are watching me right now. Tina, Alyssa, Bylene, Lori, Perlin, Bernard, it's just so good. Thank you for watching. Thank you for having coffee time with me. I have to tell you, somebody asked me yesterday, what are 3 things that make you happy? 1 was coffee time, 2 was coffee, and 3 was travel. Today, obviously, I can only travel in my mind because we're having a big storm. I wish you all a really, really happy day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.